Hello, and welcome to Wip Wednesday on Thursday. I'm Chelsea, and I'd like to share with you what's on my needles right now. It's a beautiful sunny spring day, and I am wearing my Juno sweater. This is a pattern by the Knit Purl girl, and I knit this in Sandnes Garn Double Sunday in the colorway Pineapple. And the mohair is Filcolon Atelier in the colorway French Vanilla. And it's a beautiful kind of boxy sweater, and I really like it. And I think it's a perfect spring color for today. I have 3 projects to share with you today. The first one is my shiny, newest cast on. I'm really excited. Let me show her to you. This is the Petite Pointelle Tank by Jessie Maed Designs, and I cast this on 3 days ago, so this is about 3 days work. And I'm sure you all know Pointelle is really in right now, and I just couldn't resist. I think she's turning out really beautiful. I'm super excited. This is knit in yarn that I bought in Spain last summer. It is Casasol Bamboo M in the colorway Petal Celeste Pastel, and it's this really pretty light blue. I think it's turning out really awesome. I'm really enjoying working with this yarn so far. It's very silky, buttery smooth, and I think it's gonna have a really nice drape. It seems that way. I'm excited. And the only other thing I will note is it's a little bit slippery. I use metal chow goose, and it tends to slip off my needle a little bit. It's also a little bit splitty, but in my experience working with plant-based yarns, a lot of those are splitty, like Sandnes Garn Tin Line or Line, those tend to split. You just have to be careful that you grab the whole fiber with your needle, so it's not a big deal. Loving it so far. Really enjoying the pattern, super recommend. And I think it's nice to have a concentrate project on the needles so that as opposed to stockinette in the round, you have something you can sit down and really, concentrate and look at the pattern for something different and a change of pace. My second project is my Seaside Tea Light by Cheryl Mokhtari. And here it is. I think this is the front. Oh, she's all kinds of tangled right now. Sorry about that. But I impulse cast this on about 2.5 weeks ago. I have made this pattern already, and I love this tea so much. So I decided to make another one with the stash I have left over. I have used Tin Line in the colors light beige and blue turquoise. Sadly, I ran out of the light beige, so this project is in standstill until my yarn arrives. But I really enjoy it. I think stripes are really addicting. It's always trying to get to the next stripe, and you end up finding that you spent 30 extra minutes because you were just wanting to get one more stripe in. And I love the color combo. I think it's very springy and summery, and it's just the bright colors make me really happy when I work on it. My last project is the Cloud Fall cardigan. By Qing fibre. You can kind of get a good look at her, sort of. This pattern I am knitting in Qing fibers, Merino Single and Super Floof DK in the colorway Myth, and it's this gorgeous cotton candy color, and I love it so much. This project, however, is on her way to Frogland because I followed the pattern, and according to the pattern, there's a 10% growth rate of the fabric once you block it because of these elongated stitch patterns. I don't know if you can see, you just have these long elongated stitches. So once I finished the body and I got to the hem, I decided to do a mid-project block just to check and see how I was doing. And I'm really glad I did that because she got so long, and I am really not happy where she hits me now. To get the hem to hit me on my hip where I want it, I think I'll have to frog back about 4 or 5 inches, which equates to about 2 or 3 blocks of these stitch repeats. So that is my future for this one, and I am just not in the headspace to do that yet. So she's just waiting, and I think it'll be really fun once I get back into it. I'm really enjoying the pattern. It's fun because you're using really big needles. I'm using US 11s, and it knits up really fast that way. But I'm just not in a place where I want to deal with this yet. So hopefully I'll get into the headspace to tackle this maybe this weekend. I'll make some headway on this and we'll finish the hem again and get into the sleeves. So that's the status on this one. If you're interested in knowing more about these projects, I talk about them in detail in my first podcast episode that I posted about a week ago. So I'll put below a link to that episode if you'd like to check it out. I'd be really stoked if you did. And that's it for the projects this week that I'm working on. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you like this type of content. I'd be really happy to have you join the small community that I'm trying to create here on my channel. Thanks for joining me on Wip Wednesday on Thursday. And I'd love to hear what is on your needles, what you're working on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.